Oh my god! So big! Goddamn, so big. Look at that, man. Oh my god. Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up? So it's back once again for yet another character impression. This time we have another summer character that everyone's been waiting for, which is Booba. The biggest Booba in the game. I actually don't really know if she is actually the biggest, but she's definitely one of the biggest for humans. Probably the biggest for humans. A human that is fucking huge. Yep, super big. Okay, this is a second seasonal version, and this is like her third alteration or something. Because her only other version is Christmas, and we all know how Christmas version is. Do I still have that overlay? Sadly, I do not have that overlay anymore. Oh well, but for anyone's wondering how she looks like, at least I can show it because I have her. Let's see. She looks good though. She still looks fucking good back then for the Christmas version. Where is she? There she is. Look at that, massive. Oh my god, so massive. God damn! Oh! Jesus fucking Christ, man! Damn! Alright, anyways. Goddamn dick! Alright, 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 moving forward, we have okay, her HP is 1310, which is average, I guess. She's average HP, she has 8650 attack, she's dark now. She's still fist and staff, okay. Fist and staff, alright. Desperate Maelstrom, massive dark damage to a foe and cooldown for Tide Mark. Bonus dark damage based on the number of Oblivion Crest. That sounds very promising, actually. Yeah, that actually sounds very promising. Tide Mark, 5 hit! Ah, this is promising indeed. 5 hit dark damage to a foe. And this gets reset as well. Remove 1 buff. So it's a Dispel. Oblivion Crest to caster. Hit number increases based on the number of Bruh. This is like way better than the previous character already. Okay. Summer Illusion. Dark damage to a foe. Oblivion Crest to all allies. Random buff. Additional buffs based on the number of casters Oblivion Crest upon cast. Okay, so you get stamina. You get revitalize. You get 20% light damage down. Debuff success rates and veil. Oh wow, actually that's kind of nice. Glorious Pearl. Dark damage to a foe. Instant CA standby to caster and cooldown for other skills. Yeah, she actually looks very much like Angle Veil. What the fuck? She looks very much like Angle Veil. But at the same time, it's like she does a little bit... Wait, I think it's kind of like the same damage as Anglo Veil, eh? I need to bring out Anglo Veil now because it's so similar. The only difference I would say between her and Anglo Veil is that Anglo Veil provides sustain. Like way more sustain compared to her, I think. Because you get like barrier and shit too. She doesn't have barrier though, right? She has this and Veil and Revitalize, but like Anglo Veil has Revitalize, he has Charge Bar. Wait, he's weaker? Oh shit, he's actually weaker. Because he has lesser hits. He actually has lesser hits than her. Because she can hit 10 times, man. This one is the same though. This one is the same as Anglo Veil, but this one Anglo Veil can only get up to 6. She can get up to 10. Gain these effects in order based on the number of Oblivion Crest. Boost the attack, boost the defense, deal multi-attacks, Fight alongside Morax. Yeah, that looks kind of like the same though. As what Anglo Veil has as well. Because he's buffing to herself, which is... He also buffs to himself. Seeker of the... Oh, actually I didn't say the name. Price of the contract. Seeker of the Arcane Arts. When 5 Oblivion Crests granted to a Dark ally, ally consumes 1 of their Oblivion Crests to nullify buff removing effects. Wow, that's actually really nice. What the fuck? So you get Dispel cancel the moment you hit 5. when any of your other members get 5. On their Faith crest, they'll -1 and get Dispel Cancel. That is nice. That is actually nice. I feel like she's probably a lot more, like, a lot better in a way when it comes to, like, V1. Like, in comparison to, like, Fidel, you know? Because this is Dark we are talking about. Of course, we have to compare with certain other characters. Alright, what's her weapon like? Large enmity and Dark ally skill cap. Boost to all ally skill damage and skill cap. No full limit break yet. I mean, you already have PNS, right? Okay, I need to see her numbers real quick. So, her Ogi is 120k base cap for each hit. So that means 120 times 5, which is gonna be huge because PNS and Agonize and shit. Because Dark has all that. Sadly, I do not have her to fuck around, right? Unfortunate. And then this one is the other big one. So, she has 630... no, I'm not looking at this. I'm looking at the wrong one. So, 108k damage per hit. So, it's 108 times 10 and maximum. Woo! Shit, boy! Yeah, it's exactly the same, man. It's the same as Fidel. 105 as well. Wait, no. She's higher by 3k. No. She's higher by 3k. The base cap is around extra 3k, meaning she's doing more than Fidel. Yeah, she's actually doing more than Fidel. The only difference is that Fidel casts her shit on auto as well. Right? Fidel can cast her shit on auto, but for her, she can always cast it whenever she Ogis. And most of the time, you're always using Kango on Dark anyway, especially if you want to do full auto in whatever other shit regardless. So it's really, really good for her, in a way. Just because she's gonna get constant meter and shit. Heck, you could actually just use her and Fidel if you do not have Leech, right? Sadly, if you do not have Leech, you don't play Dark, right? But why bother playing Dark when you have no Leech? Courage! But yeah, but like, I feel like she has such a really good competition between her and Fidel just because that she works so good in V1. Because Fidel just outright you want to use her, especially in V2 though, right? But like, at the same time, it's like, her skill set looks really, really good for Dark, especially if you want to use like the specific the full auto, the usual full auto shit, right? That we are so familiar with, right? So it's like, it's a big no-brainer basically. So okay, moving on, we have how much is this? 635,000 base cap, which is, I guess that sounds pretty normal. 600k-ish for a nuke. Okay. And then the third skill, she gets 800k base cap, which is, I guess that's kind of normal as well. How much is Anglo Veil? Yeah, it's actually more or less the same as well, eh? Yeah, it's actually the same. It's the same as Anglo Veil as well, too. The base cap for hers, for this too, because Anglo Veil has a single... There's a single attack hit as well, right? For Anglo Veil. He has that as well. But it's the same numbers too, so excuse me. And then her passive, she gets 30% attack, which is it's a normal attack modifier. It's the same as his, isn't it? Fuck. I guess that's fine. It's exactly the same as Anglo Veil's. So she gets 100% defense as well. Gain a guaranteed double attacks, 20% bonus dark damage effect. And then fight alongside with Morax. But the thing is, Morax does extra upon attacking, deal 500% damage, dark 5%. Ah, God, words is so hard. 500% dark damage to the foe. Damage cap is base cap is around 635 as well, so it's the same as second skill. That's good, right? So it really doesn't look like it's that hard to get her shit super like maxed out anyway, because you need 5 crest stacks, right? So it's not really that hard to do that because you can reset and shit, and you can press this too and shit. So basically, the first turn, right? You can get 4. In the first turn, you're already 4 crests, okay? By the way, because this thing. So it's like, if you think about it, right? She's really, really like fighting for that position with Fidel, actually. But I feel like at the same time, it's like you kind of want to use Fidel because Fidel provides a little bit more, I would say, sustain, just because of the extra defense and shit that she's providing. And then you get extra, the field effect, whatever crap. And then if you're using Leech, it synergizes very well with her because more heals. Right, you're technically getting more heals, you get more meter and shit. Yeah, so, or you could just say fuck it to 6 altogether if you do not have 6 to ULB yet for some reason. If you haven't gotten that yet, just use her and Leech and Fidel. There you go, Booba team. Wait, maybe Leech is not really Booba, but you know. I mean, yeah, you could technically do that. You could technically do that, but I mean, I wouldn't really get rid of 6, especially if you have him at 150 already. 6 is literally irreplaceable because he's a fucking, I don't know, he's a fucking machine. He's a god, basically. He just doesn't die. He does a fuck ton of damage and shit. I don't think you want to remove him, but if you still only have him at full limit break at most, I guess you can kind of change him. Yeah. And use Fidel and Leech together. If you do not have Leech, you can just use her and Fidel. If you do not have Fidel, you use her. If you, yeah. Or if you want to just use everyone, just use Nighthound Load. Just get rid of MC real quick. But a lot of times, if you think about it, I feel like I don't really want to do that, even in most scenarios though, just because Kango is so strong in that setup, just because you can consistently Ogi with, if you're using Lich or Fidel, for example, you're consistently able to like reset for Lich. You're able to get her to heal your party. You're debuffing like crazy, and then you're just taking like no damage at all, and she's doing so much fucking damage regardless. Yeah, so it's like, it's kind of hard to like just like get rid of that extra perk when like you're not using Kango, you know, because Kango gives you so much meter, right? And if you just get rid of MC altogether, and then if like let's say using a 650 Magisa, Fidel and Leech, right? If you're using this 4, right, the only meter generation you're really getting out of that team is really just Fidel, because Fidel is the only one that's really giving extra meter, and it's not really that good. It feels very slow actually. So, and then it's like the only thing that's really giving you the extra meter, I would say, if you're actually consistently staying at full HP, is the Revitalize, I guess. I don't know. But it just feels so much better though. It just feels so much better that way, because Kango just gives you so much buffs as well to the team. It just trivializes a lot of things. That's why is like Kango every fucking day these days. It's like it's fucking stupid, because it just helps everyone in like full auto base, in whatever shit you're doing, especially. Even if you want a manual, you can just Kango as well too, but you don't really have to. It's like in standard long raids, right? A lot of times you want to go either just Kango, Relic Buster, or Viking, right? I feel like it's only this few, or maybe Lumberjack. But I feel like, especially if you're dark, if it's dark, we are talking about, I think you only use usually this 3, I think. You don't really go use different ones, especially if like we are talking about really, really long raids. So yeah, I mean, she's fucking nice though. She looks really nice for that setup. Just that like, it's just really based on whether or not you want to get rid of her for like Fidel, or you want to use both of them together, or yeah. It's just that the really nice thing about having Magisa in there is just that. Another thing is just that Dispel though. that Dispel helps out a lot. Yeah, that Dispel actually helps out a lot. Especially like, I don't know, the upcoming Nightmare 200 Dark Favorite bullshit or something for Guild Wars. Having her would be pretty nice. Because I remember last time around we did not really bother with buffs or anything like dispels or whatever shit. I remember the last Dark Favorite Guild War we were still using six Fidel and Leech and Kango. I think it was just the same shit. We are just doing that and it still dies anyway, you know. Yeah, but like she looks really, really nice though. It's just that well, I would say her problem for her is that you definitely need some characters to go with. But at the same time, it's like if you have very, very like base characters, you know, like let's see. I mean, I'm not gonna I don't have every fucking dark character in the game, but let's say if you have like very base characters like Vite, fucking Kolulu, you know. Yeah, those like those very, very typical standard characters, right? Like Tanya and shit. You don't really have like a lot of dark characters. Yeah, just having Magisa there definitely helps. It's just that it's not really that strong, just because it's relatively slow, I would say. Because I feel like Magisa definitely needs at least some form of meter generation to really fully utilize her. You know, because I feel like her main problem with her, if you do not Ogi a lot, I feel like one of her skill set is just, or one of the really strong asset of her asset. Get it? I'm fucking immature as fuck. Don't ignore me. the one of like her main good points of her character skill set is just out of the window, right? It feels pretty dog shit already. Because you want to continuously just keep resetting her skill 1. Because you can just get fuck ton of damage with just this alone. Because you gotta remember this 10 hits, man. She has no in any way form of consuming her crest at all. So it's the moment you get 5 crests, you're done, right? And then she just do like damage non-stop. Just damage after damage like crazy, you know? It's fucking crazy, dude. And technically, even like if you have like no characters whatsoever, you can still, no matter what, get her to 5 crests in 2 turns because of this skill. Because she resets everything and she can Ogi on turn 1 because of this. So the requirement to use her is not that high, but at the same time is you kind of want, you know, to do the whole Kango shit with the Leech and whatever crap, right? Because yeah, doing dark things. And plus you have this as well, because most of the time you tend to use Ultima Fist or some shit for dark for the most part, right? So I guess it's also somewhat beneficial for her. But alright, I keep forgetting to look at her EMP. I was supposed to look at the EMP first. Okay, wait, EMP. Yeah, her EMP doesn't look half bad. It's okay, it's not the worst. It's not great either. Dark damage, 2 crits, 1 CA cap, 1 CA damage. Yeah, that's pretty normal. You just level all of that and the rest into either defense or HP, whatever. Her HP seems kind of mediocre, like average at best. So having a little bit more HP is not that bad either. Having more defense is also okay, but then she has like, as you can see even in the screen, I'm already showing is 100% defense there already on her passive, so she doesn't really need crazy amount of defense regardless, so pretty good. Yeah, kind of unfortunate she doesn't have skill cap though. Yeah, by the looks of it, she does benefit having supplemental earring though. Yeah, I think having supplemental earring is probably very beneficial for her. Because she doesn't have any supplemental stuff, so supplemental earring should work for her, and she's gonna get a fuck ton more damage thanks to that. Yep. Sadly, I can't really do any testing because I do not have the character. But on the next one, I can though. So anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna say for her. if I can luck shit her, then maybe I'll test her out and put out more videos or something. But sadly, I do not have her. I don't really plan to go crazy on roles because nobody's subbing to my channel to do that stupid stuff anyway. So, all right, last one. Let's go next. Thanks for watching. Lol. I'll see you next time. Haha. Okay.